Welcome to another episode of Ask Master Anything. And today we are with Master Sri Akarshana.
Namaste.
And today is a very special day because the question that I've chosen is really special, I believe, for everybody to know more secrets about you, Master.
Secrets.
So I've chosen one of the questions the creators in our Creator Circle Plus has asked you. So this question is from Nadine Benica. And her question is, what are the things that you will still like to accomplish in life? But then before I ask you the question that I just asked, it's really interesting to know what are the things, because the things that a master would like to accomplish in this life, because you already lived a long life, not a long life, but you have accomplished a lot of things in your life, a lot of things.
He's already very old, so
No. You've accomplished so many things in life, and what are those things that Master Sri Akarshana would like to accomplish?
this is a very big question. Nadine, huh?
Yeah, Nadine. Mm-hmm.
Very big question, and actually, I think you probably know this kind of the answer to this is no longer what Master Sri Akarshana or as an individual anyway is to achieve or accomplish now. As being in a human entity, there are certain things that would like to try, and just before we leave this physical, it would be certain things like to try. So I think maybe we start from there.
Yes.
Then from there we can go into then non-human goals.
Okay.
So we go human things, and with that said, also is that these are not so much like the manifestation or goals that I need to strive to achieve. Mm-hmm. It's more so that it will happen, and it's things that I would try before we pass. So one is skydiving. I still have not yet.
Haven't?
No, still not. Have you?
Yes.
Oh, you see, even she has. Then she's accomplished something there.
Wow. Okay.
So skydiving. So I would like to do that first one in Dubai. I see it being very beautiful. So yes. I'll most likely will shoot a video on it while we do that. So skydiving is one. Accomplishing more time underwater, meaning more deep sea diving. So I've only been once. More deep sea diving to explore more under there. That would be another nice accomplishment.
That's actually pretty fun. Yeah.
Have you been?
No, not
diving before. It's beautiful. So that would be also another thing.
Where would you like to do it?
Actually, I'm open for that.
Okay.
Maybe something like Hawaii would be nice. I was in Bali last time for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Another thing which is very nice to do is to, I guess, visiting more of the energy points, the likes of Sedona and places, yes, will be nice also. One thing that I feel I would like to do, and this is with regards to on the wealth side, on the money side, is to actually have a time of owning a private jet, and also have a time of having a helicopter also and a pilot, and being able to experience what it would be like if we could just say, wake up in the morning and say, hey Bella, hey Angela, shall we go to Paris to have some lunch? And you say, how? And you say, okay, well, get the helicopter prepared on the rooftop and let's go. Like,
Angela called the pilot. Okay, master.
You see, how I look at it is like this. People they will always say, why is it that I always talk about making money or any of that? And this is what also Grandmaster talks about. And this whole yogi experience is saying you should experience abundance of all.
Yes.
In this lifetime, you should experience abundance of all. So I always say it's not about the money. It's in the same sense. I'm not sure. You are aware of it, of course. But I'm not sure everybody is aware of it about me selling the Lamborghini now.
Yes.
It was a thing that, people say, oh, you bought it to show off or do this, do the other. You can think whatever you like. As a kid, I seen a Lamborghini on TV, and I said to Dad, I would love a Lamborghini. For so many years, I made a video recently about this. For so many years, I didn't buy the Lamborghini. I even bought an Aston Martin, not the Lamborghini. Why? Because I used to think, what would other people think of me if I bought a Lamborghini? He's a show-off. He's this, he's that. And the color that... It was the actress Maggie Q who was driving an orange Lamborghini. That's why I bought the orange Lamborghini, because I seen it as a kid and I always wanted it. And so I finally gave myself the privilege of that self-love and saying, hey, just get what you want, do what you want, So I get it. And guess what? I get it. And there's a lot of people saying, oh, look at him, look at that. I'm like, so what? I enjoy my life, and, But that is accomplishment, meaning that was something that I wanted. It's complete. So now it's like the leftover things that I have not yet made time to go and do.
So are you going to get a orange helicopter?
Helicopter, I don't think works in orange. So I don't know. I haven't really thought about that one. But that would be another thing. I mean, boats, yachts, these things we've had before. And I think everything is for the experience. That's how I see it, one should experience all. So in terms of physical accomplishments, I think those will be, another thing as well is to get married, is to have a family. So these are all to happen.
Yes.
So in now accepting this role as Master Sri Akarshana and pursuing this journey, with these big responsibilities of what we need to do with all the different things. I mean, you were with us in India when Grandmaster gave those commands of all the charity work we need to dedicate our energies to this year. So that's that. But it's a blessing to have now this new life, is because with this new life, I know that this vessel will go on for many years now. Because back then, the old soul was already finished, complete, accomplished, happy with all, blissful with all. There was no more that old soul wanted to strive towards.
Yeah.
And so this is a whole new spirit energy movement. So the physical will be those things will be to do. The experience.
Yeah.
Just for the experience. And some more traveling also, which will come. That will all come. All is already manifested. Now, with the accomplishments of what this calling, this spirit needs to accomplish, is way, way, way beyond what human can imagine. So from short term, in the next few years, for our consciousness center to be built.
Mm-hmm.
And you heard the command from Grandmaster. He said it's no longer 11, 12 acres of land. It's how many acres?
It's like 1,000.
1,000 acres that he's asked for now. So now we need something that is
way bigger,
of a huge size, to create this whole new ecosystem, this whole new environment for conscious people to come in, to be educated, to help people, to learn things, and to be even staying there. So a new world to create that way. And that needs to be done in the next few years already. And that
I think that has to be done within the next months, Master. Grandmaster said, we gotta push.
We gotta push, yeah. So that is immediate. These are the immediate responsibilities alongside building up the charity that we have. We've had the charity for, I think, 8-9 years now. And to be able to help millions of lives who are in less fortunate circumstances. So that is another thing to accomplish. And the bigger accomplishment, some things cannot be said right now. But if we go, let's go 5 years down the line, those accomplishments must be global leadership roles. We're talking about, and whether we like it or not, will have to be related to politics. Because if not, because we need to understand what governs everything that happens around the world today.
Mm-hmm.
It is politics. It's the government, it's the president, it's these things. So meaning, if this whole goal is to change the world and to put more positivity out there, actually, the government side, that side, will have to enter. Now, that's as much detail as I can give, but that will happen. And we're talking about 5 to 10 years. That's that scale. From then on, will be huge change globally, coming from this blessing and this spirit that has been given. So, I think that's it. That's enough for one lifetime.
Just for now, guys.
Yeah, enough for the next 5 years. So that's why I'm saying it's not very human-like, because usually humans are like, I don't know. Their goals is not like that. You see.
Yeah, well, I think it was really interesting to know that you want to go skydiving, and I have skydived first. Than you
There
have.
you go. There you go. So you've
so
lived that abundance more.
So, but I think overall, in the training center that we're working on, I think is just so powerful and so magical.
It's gonna be beautiful. Imagine entering into a land where, when you enter into that land, everybody is just blissful, peaceful, happy.
Yes.
And imagine when you go there, imagine the water that comes into that land is all fresh flowing, alive water flowing.
Alive water, yeah.
And you can drink just like that and be living. Imagine all of the buildings around there with all the rocks and crystals that surrounds it is all of consciousness. Just by being there, you feel the bliss and joy, and your vibrations are so high. Imagine the whole education system from kids upwards is changed, where it's information, self-development, spiritual development for people. Imagine the whole yoga center, fitness center. Imagine the food. Oh, you'll be happy with the food.
I'm like, if he doesn't mention, I'll mention it.
Imagine the conscious food where the chefs are there. And this whole ecosystem will actually come from everybody who's watching these videos.
Yeah.
You guys are what will create this. We are just the platform for this to come together. Imagine once that happens, because in amongst everybody that's here, there's people who are chefs. There's people who like cooking. Imagine every conscious piece of ingredient that's put in is put in with love and served with love. Imagine how the whole flow of energy will be. Imagine all the creators who's watching right now who are singers, who are dancers, right?
They can all come and join.
All your singing, all your dancing is appreciated with the positive lyrics that is written. These are all the subliminals. Imagine every single thing, a whole world, a new world like that. This is what we're talking about. And is to happen in very, very near future. So we need now everybody to come together with us in unity. That's why we're running this I Am Love movement also,
Yes.
right? To come in unity, join hands in love and say, hey, let's spread love consciousness and let's bring these special souls together, and then we create this together.
Yeah, it's so powerful. It's beautiful, but it's more powerful because it's so. Imagine just having all of that without, I would have never thought that I was going to be part of such an amazing project and an amazing life-changing opportunity for everybody.
Do you know what the feeling will be when people enter through the gates? The first time they enter through the gates, they will feel like they've returned home.
That's beautiful.
It's like that. Yeah, it will be emotional. You just walk through the gates and you don't know what it is. You just,
Start crying.
You feel
Of
like this
happiness.
energy hugging you. It's going to be beautiful.
Master, well, thank you so much. And everything, the fact that also we're going to go into politics. I remember, I my major is international relations, and
Now it's all connecting for you.
and now
Yeah.
I was going to work with the government, and looks like we're going to go that path somehow.
So Angela for next president.
So we'll go. I have no comments. But everything that you've shared is so nice to know, and get to know you more in a personal level as well. It's also really nice for our creators that are watching and everybody else that is watching. So thank you so much, Master.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
So guys, thank you so much for sharing the time with us. If you like this video, or if you learn about anything about Master that you would like to, put it in the comments so everybody go ahead and see the whole video. That will be awesome. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. And we'll see you next week for another episode of Ask Master Anything. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.